Hello guys, before I proceed to my usual episode, I'd like to promote a sports betting site called 1xBet. Get 7,000 pesos as a first deposit bonus. Just register to the link and use the promo code that I have provided in the comment section down below. So ano pa hinihintay ninyo? Taya na kayo, but after that, let's go back to regular programming and watch the rest of my videos. Let's go! Hola guys, how are you? Good day to my subscribers over here on YouTube, out there at Facebook, and also on TikTok. Guys, it's already the off-season in the NBA. The NBA 2021-22 season has just concluded, alright? And we all know that the Golden State Warriors have won their 4th championship. Okay, but what does that mean for our cards? How would we speculate moving forward into the next season, which is 4 months from now? So what should we do as we wait? Should we speculate, or what should we do as we speculate? But before I answer that question, please do follow me on Instagram. That would be at timduncan21_card collector. I am nearing 3,300 followers or subscribers, and I'm hoping to reach 5,000 subscribers before the year ends. Alright? So please help me out, guys. No? So let's start discussing my NBA Cards 101 today, or in this episode, about how would we deal with the off season. Alright? Let's go. So let's go and discuss what to look at as the off-season is here for the NBA. Okay? Kasi 4 na buwan pa or 4 months pa in the future. in the future, and in 4 months, the NBA season would start. But how do we speculate as we are now in the off-season? Number one that we should look at is the trades. Alright? Yung nangyayari sa NBA. We should watch the news about what's happening. And what should we look at is the trades. Yung trades kasi, the number one is trades. Kunyari na trade ang isang player to another team. What will happen to that team and to that player? Okay, for example, if Donovan Mitchell gets traded to the New York Knicks, anong mangyayari kay sa mga cards si Donovan Mitchell? Tataas ba o hindi? Siyempre, hindi natin masasabi if that move would benefit the New York Knicks and Donovan Mitchell. As of now, hindi natin masasabi. So that's why we also have to look at the preseason games. Kaso matagal pa yon. So, if Donovan Mitchell gets traded to the New York Knicks, most probably his cards would go up because of the fact that the New York Knicks team is in New York. That means big market yung New York. So definitely there would be demand for Donovan Mitchell's rookie cards. Okay, especially in the New York area, for example, if he gets traded to that area, to that team. Okay, but it doesn't follow that it would retain yung presyo niya, because pwedeng hindi maging maging okay yung transfer niya, hindi maging beneficial for the New York Knicks. So bababa ulit yung presyo niya in the long run. But syempre, it's a speculation, all right? So if he gets traded to a non-contender, his cards might actually taper off. Alright? It depends also if he gets to the playoffs leading that team. Okay? Or for example, I don't know, sino ba hindi contender ngayon? Let's say it's a rebuilding team, no? A rebuilding team. So yun ang mangyayari, no? So ngayon, for example, ayoko kasi mag-mention ng ibang teams, baka masaktan yung iba na rebuilding, sabi hindi ba kami rebuilding. But definitely, if Donovan Mitchell stays with Utah, baka status quo ang cards niya, hindi bababa, hindi tataas. But it depends, no, kung sino yung ma-acquire ng Utah from the draft or from trades, no. I think Rudy Gobert is being shipped out as well. So hindi natin masabi. So it depends, no. So kunyari nakuha nila si Anthony Davis, for example. syempre tataas yung clout ng Utah Jazz because of that. Tataas yung mga cards ng players niya. Yun lang yun. So, if people are speculating that this team would win because of that trade, those cards of the cards of those players on that team would go up, and the players who got traded as well. Usually, yung rookie cards ang mga tumataas talaga. The reason behind that is because they are in their rookie uniform. It's always the best card to own in a way, right? Outside of the championship team, the uniform of a player who is in that who wears that, ano ba yan? Yung team, kunyari, at iba yung players the players ng Golden State Warriors, kahit na yung Wiggins na wala pa siyang autograph na naka-Golden State, yung mga rookie cards ng Wiggins would go up in value. Kaso kung magkakaroon siya ng Golden State Warriors uniform na autograph, that would also go up in value. Alright? Kasi he won with Golden State. Alright? That's what I meant. Naguluhan na rin ako. So at what else you should look at? The draft, okay? Tingnan niyo yung draft. Natapos sila ng draft, it has already concluded. The 2022 NBA draft has concluded, and we all know that Paolo Banchero went to the Orlando Magic. For example, titingnan mo ngayon yon, yung move na yon. What will happen? Banchero actually is a good player, but we don't know if he is a good fit for the Orlando Magic. That's why you have to watch the preseason games. Okay? As of now, syempre, dahil nakuha ng Orlando Magic yung number 1 pick, their stock would go up. Si Cole Anthony and the Wagner brothers, for example, their stocks would go up. Their stock of yung stock nila as players, and that would go to go to their cards as well. I mean, yung cards nila maaring tumaas din because of that. Yung iniisip ng mga tao na baka manalo ang Orlando Magic because of Paolo Banchero. Alright? Kasi nga, number 1 draft pick pa rin siya. But it doesn't follow. It will happen. It depends, no? If Banchero is actually a good fit. Now, what else? Yung coach, no? Yung movement ng coaches. We all know that the Utah Jazz just lost their coach, no? Si Coach Snyder. And what does that entail? Wala silang coach. No, naghahanap pa sila. It will depend now kung sino yung makukuha nilang coach. If for example they get Phil Jackson, syempre tataas yung clout ng Utah Jazz. Okay, although that's impossible. What I'm trying to say is if a known coach would actually coach a team, no, looking for a coach. So ngayon nakuha ng Lakers si Darvin Ham as a coach from the Milwaukee Bucks. So, ang tanong dyan, would actually LeBron and company follow Darvin Ham? So, we don't know. So, again, we should look at the preseason games to gauge that. Okay? So, what else you should look forward to, to look at, are the injuries. Yung nangyari kay Zion Williamson, he wasn't able to play for a year, for the whole season last season. The last season. What does that entail? Is he 100% ready? Kasi nakita natin yung katawan niya in the news, no, na maganda, at saka he looks prime and ready for next season. All right? What does that mean? Does that mean a good showing for Zion and for the rest of the Pelicans? Okay, syempre tataas yung cards nila doon kung mapapakita niya na maganda yung laro niya, but because he has not been playing for a year, syempre, kahit na makita ninyo yung katawan ni Zion Williamson, we don't know. So, speculation is, hindi pa rin tataas ang cards niya. Ganun pa rin. It's a status quo. So, it might go up, it might go down. So, actually, you could actually buy Zions now for those who believe in his ability to come back from a heavy set. Yung katawan niya is a heavy set body. Kung kaya, iniisip nyo na mananalo at saka magiging malakas siya, as per reports, no, na maganda na yung katawan niya, so buy his cards. Alright? Nasa sa inyo yun. You have to speculate. So, it's not a 100% guarantee that he has a good body now, that he could actually be beneficial for the Pelicans. We don't know if he will win with the Pelicans or again, if he will not just he will just get injured again. Okay, yun ang mga problema doon. So, we have to balance it out kung mananalo or hindi ang Pelicans with Zion. Okay, same with Ja Morant, kung makakabalik ba siya ng 100% after the injury that he sustained against Jordan Poole of the Warriors, if you remember that play. I think wala naman masyadong problema with Ja Morant with that injury, but syempre we don't know what will happen to the Grizzlies as well, because if he won't be 100% in the next few months at the start of the season, his cards might paper down. So, it depends. So, right now, status quo rin si Ja Morant, okay? So, sa totoo lang naman, ang tumataas lang naman talaga sa off-season are the cards of the champion team, no? The players of that team, the Golden State Warriors. But, syempre, tinitingnan ninyo yung pwede yung kunin ngayon na mababa na tataas in the future or in the next season, in the start of the season. Para ganun. Yun ganun naman ang speculation, hindi ba? So, ang number one important thing is to see the narrative of each team. How do you do that? You study the games, no? The preseason games, and you study the trades, the draft, the coach movement, and the injury reports. Alright? The narrative, that's the most important thing. Anong mangyayari sa Orlando Magic? Anong mangyayari sa Atlanta Hawks? Anong mangyayari sa San Antonio Spurs, with the Lakers, with the Clippers? We have to study the movement of each team in the NBA. Alright? Will Kawhi come back? Will Paul George go to the Lakers? And fit ba yung team na yun or hindi? Remember what happened with Russell Westbrook last year? Everybody thought that he would be a good fit for the Lakers. Some didn't believe in that. Ako, personally, I didn't believe in that. That's why if I had Russell Westbrooks to sell, I would sell them quickly kasi alam ko na hindi magiging fit. Hindi nga naging fit. Alright, especially in the preseason games, hindi rin sila nananalo. Just like what happened with Kobe Bryant when he had Steve Nash and Dwight Howard, if you remember. Kasi babaan din yung mga cards nila because of the fact that they didn't win. In the preseason games pa lang, we have seen yung nangyayari sa kanila. Hindi rin maganda yung nangyari with the Lakers noon during the preseason games, and everybody thought that it's just a preseason, but it is a gauge. We have to look at the preseason as a gauge because these teams also want to win even in the preseason games, especially those who had spectacular trades or cuts for that matter. You know, tinanggal na players na pinalitan ng bagong players, ng mga bagong muka. All right, that's it. No, so again, no, titingnan ninyo is the narrative. All right, that's the most important thing. It trickles down to the trades or the cuts, the draft. You have to look at the draft. Kung okay yung mga players na draft, yung coach, yung movement ng coaches, and also the injury reports. Alright? Malinaw doon, ah. So, 5 yon. Injuries yung pinakahuling sinabi ko, coach movement, the draft, and the trades, and the cuts. Kung sino yung mga tinatanggal. It all boils down to what? The narrative of each team. So, paano yung magagawa yon? You watch the news and watch the preseason games once it's already there. Alright? Okay. So, as I end this, no, papakita ko na rin sa inyo siguro yung mga nabili kong comics for the past month. Matagal ako hindi nakabili, so I had a few. Pakita ko na lang before I end the vlog. Alright? Let's go. So guys, ito na nga yung mga nabili kong comics. I know a lot of you are not interested with comic books, but it's a hobby vlog, so isasama ko na rin siya, no? So ang binabili ko for last month, and actually I went to the comic book store a week ago and this week just to get my comic books for a month or so. Ito yung mga nabili ko. The Black Panther number 3 is actually a variant cover. It's a second print, no, that features Tosin Oduye on the cover. Tumaas na tong ang issue na to in the comic book price guides, no, on eBay. Alright, that's the second appearance of Tosin Oduye, isa sa mga pinaka-importanting characters that Marvel came up with. Alright, and this Avengers Forever number 6 is the first appearance of Vibranium Man or Star Panther, no. He is the Black Panther of another universe Kaya medyo tumaas yung value rin yan. Tumaas na rin yan. Ganyan ako kagaling mag-speculate with comic books thanks to a lot of my friends, alright? Next up would be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 127. This is the first cover and the second cameo of Venus de Milo, itong character na yan, who is a female turtle, alright? I think she was already introduced to in the cartoons. Nag-appear na siya in a cameo. Ito yung first cover niya, no? Matagal na ng issue, sobrang lumang issue na yon ng TMNT. Kaso ngayon nang lumabas ulit siya, at saka ito yung first cover niya, number 127. Tumaas na rin yung issue na yan. I think it's at $12, I think, you know. Next up would be Moon Knight, Black, White, and Blood, number 1. Alright, this is a variant cover. Kasi hindi naman mahal ang bili ko dyan. It's just in SRP, I think 240 pesos, if I'm not mistaken, or 300 pesos. This is the first cover and appearance of the last living priest of Khonshu. Okay, ito yon. So, ayan siya. Sa cover na yan. I bought 2 copies actually, kasi feeling ko tataas yung value. Alright, next up would be Legion X. Legion X, number 1, alright? For Marvel, this is a variant cover as well. This is the cover that features the first cover of Mother Righteous, no? A villain for the X-Men, alright? Legion of X. This issue also features the first appearance of Aura Soruta or something, and Weapon Zen. Okay, Weapon Zen or something. I don't know how to say that, yung mga names nila. Kaso importanteng issue to because maraming characters na lumabas. Tatlo yung characters na bago na lumabas dito sa Legion of X number 1. Alright, next up would be Miles Morales number 38. Okay, the first appearance of Billy Morales as Spider Smasher. Okay, Billy Morales is actually the sister of Miles Morales. For those who don't know, si Miles Morales yung nasa Edge of Spider-Verse na Black Spider-Man. Alright? And lastly, Hulk number 6. Alright? Hulk number 6 is the first appearance of Titan Hulk. Okay? Yun yung Hulk ni Hulk kung babasahin niyo yung issue of this issue. Alright? So there you go. Guys, thank you for watching. Alright? 2 thumbs up. Okay? Thank you for watching. If you tumuloy-tuloy kayo, natapos yung video. Hindi naman tumatagal talaga yung mga comics ko. I just want to show to people that I also collect comic books. Alright? So there you go. So please follow me on YouTube. Alright? Here on YouTube. And please click that notification bell so that you would be notified whenever I have new vlogs. Alright? So thank you very much guys for watching. I hope you like the vlog. And please do follow me on Instagram as I have mentioned. And also, we also have a show on Kumu. It's called Off-Centered. Alright? Every Fridays at 9 to 12 midnight. We also have a Facebook page. You could actually follow us there as well. It's called Off-Centered. Alright? And also an IG page. It's also called Off-Centered. Alright? So thank you very much guys for watching again. And please do follow me on all of my social media accounts. Facebook, Instagram, and also on Kumu. Thank you very much. And keep safe.